Hi everyone, Chris here, and we're talking about storytelling as it relates to instructional design. And today I wanted to share some reflections on the three-act structure and how much of a parallel there is with a quality instructional experience. So, to jump back to everyone's high school English, the three-act structure starts with Act One, the introduction of the character, the setting, the secondary character, the backstory. It's where you learn about all the pieces that are going to be in play. And then something happens and you have some rising action as we enter into Act Two. And Act Two, this is where our hero actually uses the magic sword he's talking about in the first act. And then we have the climax, and Act Three has our resolution, and everyone goes home and goes back to their normal life, changed in some way, as a good story goes. And this parallels quality instruction so very, very well. Act One, the exposition. We're introducing all of the characters in our story. And then Act Two, where all the action happens. All of those characters come into play and start doing things. And then Act Three, everybody goes home, hopefully changed for the better. And one of the very important things about when you think about a three-act structure as part of an instructional planning and design concept is to remember one very core concept, and that is, in this story, your learner is the hero. So I've actually used this concept when designing instruction before, where you introduce things, you make the learner actively do things with what you've been giving them, and then you send them home having conquered whatever villain you're conquering. So yesterday and the day before, I think I mentioned the hero's journey as it relates to the learner journey. And the hero's journey fits in really well. There are 12 steps to the hero's journey as defined by Joseph Campbell. And they also can work really well when designing instruction and sending your learners on one of those types of journeys. So I was thinking tomorrow we'd start talking about the different aspects of the hero's journey and looking for those parallels. How can we use the hero's journey to help us better understand our learner's journey? So let's start on that journey tomorrow.